Welcome back, everybody, to Monday's Light Codes Transmissions Messages. This is transmission number 309. I am Christina. I come to you every Monday with these messages. And today our message starts with, it's a message from it in relation to our soul's pathway as governed by the Divine Feminine. And today she showed us a white duck just waddling along. And the white duck is reminding us that we should walk with innocence. We should focus on purity and purifying ourselves in order to be able to purify our pathway. Now, with this message, it is really about intention. So when you intend, okay, I'm going to walk the right path, I'm going to walk the pure path, I'm going to walk the spiritual path, I'm going to find clarity, simply intending that that is what you're going to do helps you to align with that, because intention is everything. So remembering to align with the intention of finding the pure and the right path, and to remind yourself to walk with innocence like the little child, and know that you will find your way, trusting in that process that you are actually going to find your way. And as I said, this is all about the unification of divine masculine and the divine feminine. So that unification is taking place within your heart. When you are placing your awareness on having that full union, keep your awareness in your heart. Keep your awareness in that the divine masculine and the divine feminine is unifying within your heart space. And what I was shown today was a large and sacred book. So this would be your Akashic records. So remembering, holding everything in relation to the unification of your own inner masculine, your own inner feminine, your relationships with the masculine and the feminine coming together in union, remembering that everything is written, and to surrender to that knowing that everything is written. And this, of course, is how you can also draw on that innocence of the duck, the white duck, as it waddles along on its pathway. It knows that everything is as it should be, and to surrender totally to that movement forward, and knowing that as you're bringing your divine masculine, divine feminine into the heart, yes, there can be some challenges along the way, but look at those challenges not as problems, but look at those challenges as exactly that, challenges, things that you are needing to learn how to work through. Look at what works and what doesn't work. Keep your focus on what works and do more of that. Give less attention to what doesn't work. Really put that aside and just don't do it again. Try not to do it again. This is a time for change. This is a time for transformation, and you're being offered that time of transformation now. Another vision that I had was of I guess it was like a slippery slide, but it looked like a slippery slide. It was full of water. The water was gushing down through this waterway. And this is about knowing that there are so many twists and turns on this journey, and especially in relation to the emotions. So a lot of twists and turns, and it can be a rush or it can be a roller coaster. So remembering that you get to choose how you see this. Are you seeing this as a roller coaster ride? Or are you seeing this as a rush? And allowing yourself to be in the flow, like with the rush, and be in the flow, and know that if you can surrender to the flow and where those emotions are going, so totally surrender to it, feel them, go with them, let them flow, just be fully present with them. You can come into the place of surrender. And once you're in the place of surrender, it doesn't matter anymore. You can let go of the outcome. And when you can let go of the outcome, there is so much more freedom in that. And in letting go of the outcome, things start to change. The transformation starts to take place, and things start to move in a more doable direction. So this today I was guided through a process of building building on the light, building on our light, building on that light of the inner divine masculine and divine feminine, purifying that. So we've got those messages coming through to purify and build on the light, expand, to go into a state of expandedness. And you need to be surrendered to be able to do this, because otherwise you're going to block yourself every step of the way. So surrendering and building on your light and expanding on that, so that the divine masculine, divine feminine, and the inner masculine and feminine are able to expand and are able to go to a higher order as they continue on out into unity and oneness. And as we did this, the energy that was overseeing the process when I came to the end of the transmission was a goddess who, I'm unsure who she was. She had a very ornate headdress. She could have been Kuan Yin, and or she could have been Lakshmi. I'm not really sure who she was, but the feeling was very much that this is about remembering to embody the energy of compassion and of, again, of selflessness and of divinity. She was standing in a tree pose, in the yogic tree pose. So this is about grounding. So she's asking you to ground, to be grounded, to be strong, and to be, be like the tree. Be grounded like the tree. Be still like the tree. Embody and ground the energy of compassion. Embody and ground the energy of selflessness. And that's it for today. I think it's a very positive message. Last week, we were shown that there was a new direction coming for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, or for twin flames. And I do feel that this is leading on from that. And it is reminding us that these new directions can only happen when we are ready to do things differently. Things weren't working in the way that you were doing it before. Focus on what does work. Stop focusing on what doesn't work, or stop placing all of your awareness on what doesn't work. You do need to understand what doesn't work and go, okay, that's not working. We need to do something differently. So to receive the new cycle and the beautiful gifts and rewards that come with that, you need to focus on what does work. You need to surrender, to be in a place of surrender where it doesn't matter anymore. It's not about running away. It's not about chasing. It's about being in the moment. Be like the tree and be, stand in the tree pose and allow things to unfold. Know that everything is already written, and that if we allow ourselves to go with the flow, we're going to reach that ultimate destiny that we are seeking a lot sooner, rather than struggling, going against the flow and causing ourselves all sorts of hiccups along the way. So just that reminder to come back to ourselves, to be in the stillness, to build on our light, to expand and to shine, and to be the light for the divine masculine or the divine feminine, whichever one it is that is your opposite. Then you are going to shine for them. Place your awareness on you are a beacon of light, and hopefully they will also want to be a beacon of light. And when you are both trying to shine and be a beacon of light, and I mean, when I say shine, I mean shine your light, not to be, a big ego kind of thing and look at me. I don't mean that. I mean, just shine the purity like the white duck, the purity, the innocence, the childlike self that is able to trust in the journey. And I'll see you next week.